Okay, we should be live. All right. So, in this live video, I'm going to share with you an easy way to remember and retain everything you read. Now, I know one of the biggest challenges that we all face when reading something, when reading a book, is you know, we could be fast readers. We could read really fast. We could blast through the material. A lot of people are just naturally fast readers, but the problem is when you ask them about what they read, they forget. Or maybe you read a page of a book and you forget about what you read, or you read a chapter, or you get through a book in a couple of days and you don't remember anything about what you read. And I'm going to tell you the number one cause of this and the number one solution to this. So here we go. The easiest way to remember and retain everything that you read. Here we go. It's as easy as this. The last thing that you should ever do, okay? The last thing that you should ever do when you read a book is to just pick up a book and start reading it. I'm going to say that again. The last thing that you should ever do when you are reading a book is to just pick up the book and start reading it. That is the last thing you should ever do. That is the worst way to retain and recall information. That is pretty much a guaranteed way to forget everything you read. Because you have to have a goal. You have to have an objective. When you read a book, when you pick up a book to read, you have to have an objective. And the way to do that is to ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question. What do I want to get out of this book? That's it. That's the secret. That's the golden nugget. That is the $1 million secret. Ask yourself the question, what do I want to get out of this book? Get out a pen and a piece of paper the next time you have a book to read. Get out a pen and a piece of paper. Take 30 seconds, ask yourself, what do I want to get out of this book? And write down the top 3 to 5 things, the top 3 to 5 goals, the top 3 to 5 objectives. I can't talk. Um, the top 3 to 5 reasons why you want to read this book. Now, why do we do this? Why do we ask ourselves this question? Because when you ask yourself, what do I want to get out of this book? And maybe you come up with 3 to 5 reasons. Maybe you come up with, well, maybe you're reading about self-improvement. Well, maybe I want to get to know myself a little better. Maybe I want to improve the way I think. Maybe I want to learn how to make more money. Maybe I want to improve my relationships in my life. Come up with 3 to 5 reasons. If you want to come up with more, that's perfectly fine, but 3 to 5 is generally enough. And when you have 3 to 5 things that you want to get out of a book, you are priming your brain to look for those things when you read. And when you're actively looking for pieces of information that you want to get out of your book that relate to the goal that you have for reading the book in the first place, you turn your brain into a magnet. That information that you read is going to stick like a magnet. It's incredible. Give this a try. Next time you read a book, get out a pen and a piece of paper. I know I'm repeating myself, and I'm going to keep doing it. Get out a pen and a piece of paper. Ask yourself, what do I want to get out of this book? Come up with 3 to 5 big things, big goals that you have for that particular book that you're reading. Write them down, focus on them, and then as you open the book and start reading, focus on your objectives, focus on your 3 to 5 goals, and the information will stick. And when you get through the book, or even if you get through a page, you get through a chapter, that information is going to stick so much better. It's almost like you're turning your brain into a magnet, and all of that information is going to stick with you. So that is the easy way to retain what you read. Ask yourself a question. Ask yourself what you want to get out of the book, what you want to learn. Write it down on a piece of paper. Don't type it, write it down, because studies show that when you actively write with pen to paper, it reinforces it in your brain better than just typing it on a screen or typing it on a phone. Write down with a pen and a piece of paper the top 3 to 5 reasons, the top 3 to 5 goals and objectives you want to get out of a book, and Go into the book with those objectives in mind, and you will remember everything you read. Maybe not word for word, but you will remember a lot more than you would if you just opened a book and start reading it. I hope you like this tip. I hope this helps. Go try it right now. Go pick up a book that's been sitting on the shelf, because when it's on the shelf, it's not self-help, it's shelf help. So go grab that book that you've been procrastinating on. Go try this tip out. Watch my last video about using a pacer. Put these techniques to use. I will see you in the next video.